We don't really have a team motto per se, but on the back of our t-shirts we have a silhouette of an Amish barn raising. Part of that is because I'm obsessed with the Amish lifestyle, but also when you raise a barn in Amish country, it's the whole community comes together, a new family gets married, they need a barn, the community bands together, they build this barn. It happens in a matter of just a couple of days. It's the entire community coming together to build that structure that that family can have for eternity. And when I look at our dugouts, it's kind of like an accidental offshoot of that same motto.
While a barn raising takes a couple of days, the process of the Knights building their dugouts took a little bit longer.
Everybody keeps telling me, oh, you got your dugouts. Well, we didn't get them. Like, it wasn't like we just pulled them off of a truck. The process of getting dugouts in one word would be painstaking or interesting. But either way, it was a learning experience and it was a long road, and we're glad that we have it.
That long road included year-round fundraising, trips to school board meetings, and contracting.
We have a booster club that's outstanding when it comes to getting sponsors for us. So in the springtime when we start our games, we have signs all over the outfield fence. Every dollar from those signs went to the building of these dugouts.
What would have been an estimated $40,000 project ended up costing the Knights around $25,000, thanks to all materials being donated by Knightscrete.
It was a process that went through a lot of hoops, and we were just glad that once we got everything lined up, we could get the thing rolling. And we started in a tough time. We started in December, and it was not a kind winter, so we were very lucky to have everything done in time for the season to start.
The Knights broke ground on December 2nd with a team of skilled locals.
So we had some great people working in the dugouts. We had Scott Lauro as a mason. He's a local guy, North Penn guy his whole life. Kids went to North Penn, he lives in Hatfield. Milt Borowski did all the roofing. Milt lives right up the street across from Freddie Hill. He's a Tolmanson firefighter. He and his wife are big supporters of North Penn sports. We had Eric Schultz do all the excavating for us. His son's on our team. He's one of our outfitters. Rich Marino did all the warning track mix and all the leveling around the dugouts. His son graduated last year. He's a township supervisor in Tolmanson. All local people.
For Coach Kevin Monero, the efforts put into the dugouts are well worth the process.
Right now I'm sitting in here and it's raining on the roof and I'm not getting wet. And in the springtime when we have those showers that come through, equipment can't get wet, baseballs are not waterproof. So you need to keep the stuff dry, you need to keep yourselves out of the hot sun and all that kind of stuff too later in the season. So to be able to have that protection is great.
Up until this year, dugouts were an away game luxury for the Knights.
We're the only field that we play that doesn't have dugouts. Everybody has dugouts, everybody has at least some of those basic things.
Instead of dugouts, the Knights relied on rope, cement, and buckets.
It was kind of ugly and sort of embarrassing. And then one of my assistant coaches Joe Drellick put some aluminum fencing around them last year so we could have a little nicer look. But it was just a border that just separated the bench from the outside area, and really nothing akin to what North Penn High School athletics really should have.
Because of Title IX, the Knights dugouts have impacted the North Penn softball team.
The district also has to make sure that they get equivalent amenities to what we have. So softball dugout plan is in the works. I know that Coach Torsani is working hard to raise money for their dugouts as well, but we understand that the district will be helping them out to get that project done also within a very short frame of time.
It may have taken longer for the Knights to build the dugouts than it takes to build a barn, but through the process, the Knights gained more than just a physical structure.
We're trying to build a team. We're trying to build success. We're trying to build a program where everybody on the team has an equal part, no matter how talented they are. And we want everybody to feel like they're a big part of what we do on the field. And that's really the concept of that teamwork element. But we sort of built these dugouts in the same way. Big community effort and a really nice product at the end.
The Knights acknowledge that big community effort by recognizing the community members who helped bring dugouts to North Penn during the first pitch of a baseball game.